What is going on?
So what's going on is as we age, our metabolism begins to drop, and so this is why I think you need to get data on your bodies, right? Because it's very hard to take action or give advice without data, and the problem is that there's such a myriad of opinions out there. So I think every human being should do 2 tests. Number one, you should do what's called a genetic methylation test. I know it sounds complicated, but it's very easy. It's usually done by cheek swab. You send it into a lab, they look at 5 genes, and these 5 genes will tell you exactly what your body can convert into the usable form and what it can't. Once you know that, for example, let's say that you cannot convert, you have the most common gene mutation in the world, which is called MTHFR. It's called the motherfucker gene. So I happen to be a motherfucker, so I can say that. So MTHFR gene mutation, one of the most prevalent gene mutations in the world, disallows somebody from converting folic acid into methylfolate. Now, this doesn't sound like a big deal, right? Until you realize that folic acid is the most prevalent nutrient in the human diet. So now you can't convert the most prevalent nutrient in the human diet into the most necessary raw material, one of the most necessary raw materials in the human body, methylfolate. The reason why you do this test is you do it once in your life, and you will never, for the rest of your life, ever guess on what your body's deficient in. It will tell you exactly what you can't produce, and you simply supplement for that deficiency, right? So now you're supplementing for deficiency, not the sake of supplement. And then the other thing that you do is you look at 3 things in your blood work. You look at your what's called glycemic control. I would almost guarantee that this is related to a decrease in free testosterone and an increase in your estrogen ratio. Right. Men and women both have estrogen and testosterone. It is more important to maintain a certain ratio than it is to maintain a certain level, right? The ratio of hormones to one another is more important than their levels. 70% of the time, when you have hormone disruption, you do not need hormone therapy. You need nutrients. The majority of men and women are deficient in testosterone, for example, because they're deficient in the raw material DHEA, and they're also deficient in D3. So when you get information on your body, you look at your hormone balance, your glycemic control, your blood sugar profile, and your nutrient deficiencies. You just look at those 3 things in the blood, and you supplement for those 3 things, magic will happen in your body.